Happy day, everybody. Thank you, Governor Leon Guerrero, Lieutenant Governor Tenorio, President Christ, for your remarks. Governor, I just wanted to say thank you for your first shout out there. You're really too kind, and I would just like to say thank you to you for your leadership and the Lieutenant Governor and our President here at the University of Guam for making all these things possible with your support to make G3 happen. And I would also really like to express my deep gratitude for all the G3 working group members and our community partners who are implementing these G3 actions on the ground. Without all of the willing partners, these things would not be possible. So thank you to our leaders, and thank you to all of the people on the ground who are doing the hard work of making G3 possible, and especially to my team here at the Center for Island Sustainability that you see quite often out in all of our different activities. So with that gratitude, I'd like to begin my update for today to share some progress on our G3 implementation projects with you. Now, as an island that imports over 90% of all the food and goods we consume, we are particularly vulnerable to global turmoil and disruptions in supply chains. Last month, we kicked off a new partnership with Guahan Sustainable Culture, the Guam Legislature, and the Serve Guam Commission's Guahan Sustainable Culture AmeriCorps. We held a ground-raising ceremony right in the heart of our capital village of Hagåtña. The garden is now fully active with volunteers there almost every weekday afternoon. It serves as a beacon of education and production to inspire local food security. We look forward to this model spreading through our other villages. We are also making progress on a new aquaculture program. In August, we held an aquaculture showcase and fish fry at Adaloop to share the first harvest of tilapia from our UOG Sea Grant aquaponics system. This kicks off a new village aquaponics program in partnership with the University of Guam and University of Hawaii Sea Grant programs. Training has started with mayor's offices and community groups who will run the aquaponics systems. Soon, we'll be installing 5 of these units throughout the island in the coming months. We'll also soon have 23 new recycling bins and 50 waste bins arrive on the island to install in mayor's offices and public parks to support island beautification efforts. Fabrication of the bins was just completed in Saipan through a partnership with the Micronesia Islands Nature Alliance, who created a similar program in the CNMI. The bins will be shipped here to Guam shortly with the help of Matson, and then our partner iRecycle will manage the bins, ensuring that our local schools benefit from the aluminum and metal redemptions. In accordance with Public Law 35-130, in January 2022, the full plastic bag ban will go into effect, and in July 2022, paper bags will also be phased out at local retailers. Thank you to Senator Regine Bisco-Lee, one of our working group members who authored this legislation. Partnering with the Guam EPA, G3 is preparing to launch an in-store and public service campaign to get the word out and to encourage our people to start going green now by bringing their reusable bags. We will work to promote a smooth transition next year. Earlier this week, as the Lieutenant Governor mentioned, we learned that our team was selected for a Department of Interior Energizing Insular Areas Grant Award together with the Guam Energy Office, and now we'll be able to lead the development of a plan to create our island's roadmap to 100% renewable energy by 2045 in order to meet the ambitious mandate of Public Law 35-46 that Governor Leon Guerrero signed into law in 2019. Now we are just about ready to open the doors to the Guam Green Growth Circular Economy Makerspace and Innovation Hub, where local entrepreneurs, artists, and creators will have access to business development programs, tools, and machinery. They'll be able to transform discarded lumber, plastics, metals into new marketable products using 3D printers, laser cutters, CNC routers, and other tools. We are excited to stimulate new green industries through the Makerspace and Innovation Hub through our partnerships with the Guam National Science Foundation EPSCoR, Guam Economic Development Authority, the UOG School of Business and Public Administration, and Guam Unique Merchandise and Art. In June of this year, we launched the G3 Conservation Corps in partnership with the UOG Global Learning and Engagement Program. It is a workforce development program to prepare our community for the emerging green economy. The core members are training full-time on a variety of sustainability topics: agriculture, aquaculture, invasive species removal, reforestation, renewable energy, energy efficiency. And they're also doing tremendous work in island beautification. In partnership with the Island Beautification Task Force, Mayor's Council, the Guam Visitors Bureau, the Conservation Corps have been going to a new village every Friday. Now, to give you an idea of their impact so far, they've collected 481 large trash bags, 106 large items like tires, mattresses, refrigerators. They diverted 47,000 aluminum cans from the landfill and into the recycling stream, planted nearly 3,000 trees, and installed 420 solar panels on a public high school just this week and last week. And they haven't been doing it alone. Along the way, they've been engaging our community. So far, 3,970 volunteer hours have been contributed to these island transformation efforts. Stay tuned for the final impact tallies during graduation in November and the announcement for the recruitment period of our next cohort. Thank you to our financial supporters for making all of this work possible: the Governor and Lieutenant Governor of Guam, the Guam Legislature, the National Science Foundation, EPSCoR, and includes Seas Island Alliance programs, the Guam Economic Development Authority, and UOG Sea Grant. You'll hear more about our G3 dashboard updates and the G3 commitment program from Lauren and Anania later in the program today. Now, before our next speakers are introduced, we'd like to debut a special short video, just one of several in the making with our partner NIHI, to introduce you to the members of the first cohort of the G3 Conservation Corps.
Good everybody, and welcome to the University of Guam. Most especially welcome to the first day of the Guam Green Growth Conservation Corps.
Guam Green Growth is our island's most comprehensive public-private partnership ever created to achieve a sustainable future. The Guam Green Growth Conservation Corps is a workforce development program preparing our community for the emerging green economy.
Half a day, my name is Abby Crane.
Daniel Stone Jr., Lucina Casal,
Claudia.
Kevin Wong,
Madeline Bradley. Jackie Jones.
My name is Chelsea Certeza, Annie Dennis, Nicholas Daly.
Alana Charglov. I'm from the village of Inalahan.
I am newly arrived in Guam.
I'm from Bali, Indonesia.
I'm from Palau.
Grew up in the village of Pidi, migrated to Mongmong, lived in Jigo, moved to Dedodo, now living in the village of Garagata.
And I'm a student. I was actually a teacher at Guam Community College.
Recently was a youth development assistant for Sanctuary.
I'm a small business owner.
Yeah, I'm one of the island's artists.
After graduating, I saw the master's program here at School Safnar, and I thought this would be a pretty good bridge, being in conservation about agriculture, aquaculture, all sorts.
Yeah. We stress to our sanctuary that we want us to be good stewards of the land, and plan to take the skills and the knowledge that I learned from here and educate the youth.
I applied specifically for this program because I'm already a part of the conservation world, and I do believe that Guam needs to learn to sustain itself.
I look forward to learning more about sustainability outside of recycling.
I'm excited to learn about island waste and how much we really produce as an island and what we can do to lower that.
I usually do beach cleanups, just go grab a bag of trash and go clean up. So it's going to be fun as well. Just be getting to do it with people is going to be better.
The one thing that really caught my attention was actually the energy audits. Just sucking up so much unnecessary power.
I'm excited to learn about how we can recycle and use our natural resources here first and locally, so we can have more of a circular economy start developing.
We live in a place where a lot of what we need to carry out our everyday lives is imported. And if you feel you need something and you're going to grab it, you're going to consume it, and there's always waste, there's always cost. And a lot of people forget what that cost is to the environment, what that cost is to our society.
Sustainability is important because we are really given limited resources. We don't know how long these resources are going to last. And so we should make the most out of what we're given and continue the full circle.
Right now is a great opportunity to build a sense of responsibility within our community. You know, everything in this planet is a chain reaction. One thing always affects another thing. What can I do to fulfill my sense of responsibility, and, share that knowledge with someone, make other people aware, lead by example? That's the kind of human being that I'm still striving to be on a day-to-day basis.